the fact that Jeremy Lin, mattered so much to people like you and me in a different way that Yao Ming sort of meant. So Yao was, 7'6" and from China. I was very excited about Yao. I wrote a story about Yao when I was at the AP, and I met him in the locker room in Houston, and
You were
but
like at his waist, like we
exactly.
were all at his.
Yeah, yeah. And But Jeremy Lin was something different because like finally there was somebody whose story was similar to mine. I recognized my father and his accounts of his father. When he would talk about when they would go and play basketball, and I remember going to play basketball with my dad at the YMCA. And he was shorter than all the other white players, and he would just be doing these set shots from outside.
Oh
But
yeah, I've seen those.
yes, and he meant something because okay, so he was obviously a sort of a cultural phenomenon at that point. Good basketball player, was sort of was fully American, fully Asian, didn't speak with an accent, like so that sort of means something. And I think one of the issues is like that. I've been to a lot of different parts of this country as a reporter where I felt very self-conscious because I was very aware that when I was walking around in rural Alabama or in the middle of rural Pennsylvania and knocking on doors, that I was probably the first Asian American they'd ever met or ever seen. And I think that if there were sort of more Asian Americans in mainstream popular culture, whether it's in media, in books, in movies and TV, and that this otherization, that's the only way to combat the otherization sort of issue, it feels like to me.